Jayo Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage. Shit, right? And like we talked about earlier, like with the injunctions and shit, and like how they try to push the laws on y'all first. Speaking of first, you was the first that was affected by the gang injunction. Like you was the first on the list.
Do your homework. I don't know if somebody can go find a piece of paper to say something different.
I found it. I found what you like. You was the first.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, it's a California. So I hate just talking about shit, but I talk about this so that people can sometimes. I hate to try to make excuses for why San Diego's in this situation or whatever. But niggas gotta know we really go through some shit. I don't know if everybody be going through. And niggas be in jail with niggas from California. I know when I read the first people they used this law on was these niggas, and they be from San Diego, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the time. The gang injunction came up. They put the gang injunction out. It's a gang ordinance that said that certain people can't hang with, you can't hang with this person in your neighborhood. You can't do these activities. You can't go here. You didn't have to ever been committed of a crime. You didn't even have to be an adult. They could just put you on this list because of hearsay. Okay? So the first niggas that they put on this list, the first nigga was me and the niggas I was with. And they had pictures of me all in this motherfucking book, but I had never been convicted of no felonies. So it's like they tried to make a mockery of me. Like, oh, okay, Slick, that's your name, right? Oh, we don't got you on nothing. We ain't caught you on nothing here. See how you like this book. Wow. And so they put the book out. It's a gang of homies. Been in jail, been in YA, been all over, been to the pen, all that. But all the fucking pictures is of me in this fucking book, my nigga. And it really slowed us down with business and rap shit and all that, because what it do is it keep you from being around your peoples. How you gonna be around how you gonna make money? No doubt, I guess they feel they had reason because of other shit they suspected was going on. Mm-hmm. But like, with that aside, how you gonna really be able to build or make something if you can't come together with your peoples? That's real as fuck. You know what I mean? That's real as fuck. And it fucked us up for like 20 years, homie. I think it's supposed to be, I always say I think, because I can't believe that shit's gone. But for the last maybe 2 years or so, or a year and a half, it's supposed to be been off. They've been trying to do that little shit. I've been peeping in every city, something post George Floyd. Like everybody trying to act like they look at us as humans now, like after George Floyd, But I noticed that's been the time. Everything last 2-3 years has been a little like, because people, like the way these young niggas ride around with choppers, we couldn't do that shit. Like we was getting jacked everywhere. They ride around crazy right now, so times is different. My nigga, when I would give my ID to the police, that motherfucker say I'm a terrorist, my nigga, on my ID, my nigga, because of this shit. Literally. I go across the border coming back from Mexico or something, they'll shut the whole border down, my nigga. They'll shut the whole border down, and then the motherfucker in the box that take your ID, they'll close that motherfucker up and walk out. Next thing you know, I hear the loudspeaker, put your hands out the window. Niggas walking up on me at AR-15s. All because these motherfuckers, and all because somebody said, nigga, all they had to do was get 24 people in the community to sign this petition to say that you was a menace to society. Oh, that's easy to do. Homie, it wasn't. They just flip a couple pages where you might have got arrested, not convicted or whatever. Sign this, old lady, sign it. 24 of them sign it. Yeah. And so now I'm because of this, I ain't never been to jail for shit at this time. Because of this, nigga, I'm at the border, nigga finna get the back of my noodles blown out my motherfucking head. God and that's what I was going through for 20 years behind this shit, bro. So far as not being able to hang with my folks, far as not being able to get no money and build business with my people, doing shows in the town. I can't do shows in the town. The homies gonna come. Still? I mean, I do shows in the town now, but I'm saying this whole run, when they was really fucking with us. Yeah, when you was going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I do no shows in Dago for like 10 years. Damn. Shout out to Filthy Rich, man. He go through the same thing. You feel me? He can't perform here, man. That shit is the weirdest shit ever to me. Mm-hmm. And I think we need to make more noise as far as that too, because we protest everything else. That shit ain't cool, man. Fucking up people's families and livelihood. Straight up. Starting to get into rap and hip hop, and how did that start? And what was I want to start with the San Diego influence, because who was the rapper? Like, who was the nigga? You like, oh, I could do this shit. Well, look, I'm going to take you way back, homie, to the 80s, bro. Okay. Like the early 80s, maybe like 83. Off of the block of Manomet, the block I'm from, I would like to say the first rapper in San Diego was an OG off of Manomet block by the name of Soulful Ernie.
Okay.
And you can go look Soulful Ernie shit up online right now, homie. He lit a couple houses over from me, homie. The homie ended up dying later on from, you know, sicknesses or whatever the fuck. But Soulful Ernie was way older than me. Like, you know, I was a little ass kid, you know what I'm saying? I was a baby. But I know Soulful Ernie kicked it off. And there was a few cats after that. But when my era came around, it was one particular individual that really let niggas feel like, okay, we could do this gangster rap shit because we got a nigga representing right here for us. And that was Gangsta Earn.
Okay. Gangsta
Earn was from Brim's, 5'9" Brim.
Okay.
He was a motherfucking ghetto guy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was everything he rapped about, homie. Tall, black ass, swole ass nigga. Had bitches, nigga had money. Nigga riding around in the slope nose red candy Porsche with the top off, red flag on his head, no shirt on, swole.
Damn.
Busting at niggas out the roof and all the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was
He'd come through the turf and give it up to me and shit. Nigga had me in the rag tray. With the top down, toss up Lincoln to me. I toss up Brims to him.
Damn.
You feel me? A real legend. You know what I'm saying? I know his sons and shit. They was on my song Won't Stop Being the Blood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And Gangsta Earn really kicked it off, homie. And if you go listen to that nigga shit, you can hear the realness in that nigga voice. And along him was with Damu. And then we also had Damu was his little homie. And that's one of my rhyme partners and shit like that. And then right along the same time was Green Eyes.
Okay.
Now you had Legion of Doom and Prime Suspect, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to a lot of them cats. And then coming up into my era, you had even like real hip hop artists like Orko and the Masters of the Universe and, you know what I'm saying, the homie Joe Haas, you know what I'm saying? We came in listening to all. You know, back then you listened to all. It wasn't just East Coast, West Coast. You listened to everything.
Yeah,
you know
like I said, I grew up listening to Brand Nubians.
You feel me? All that.
Shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But coming into that was the first nigga that really like did the new era rap where, you know, niggas is out the trunk with it, hustling their own shit like the Bait style. That was basically me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after me, then you start seeing this thing where it wasn't just niggas that only rapping. See, back in the days, only niggas that rap. It was only 10 niggas that rapped. Everybody else didn't rap.
Nah.
That nigga rapped in elementary school, junior high, high school.
They been a rapper.
And that was him. Wasn't no nigga just coming along, starting and rapping and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the Bay brought to the scene. You know what I'm saying? Because now niggas felt like, oh, I can invest in myself and make this shit go.
Right,
you feel me though?
Right.
And that kicked that off. So that was a motivation, homie. And I went from there. And my first shit, I knew we had to be in the streets. Wasn't no internet or none of that shit.
Right.
Me and the homies bought brand new Escalades and motherfucking Denali's and shit.
Okay.
And all the Bay niggas will attest to that shit, nigga. We smashed from Dago and everywhere between and hit every ghetto in the Bay. Me and the homies pulling up, giving out CDs, old school shit.
Yeah.
My nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because your name was buzzing around here like you was from here. And that shit was moving.
But I was fucking with the niggas though.
Yeah.
Pulling up at the swap meet, E14, all the shit. Vallejo, Richmond, tapping in, you know what I'm saying, everywhere, the old school way.
Right.
But niggas from up here was coming down there doing the same shit though. That's how we had to get it, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why it was mostly real niggas making street music.
Right.
Because you couldn't just be in a corner somewhere.
Around.
You got to get in the streets and you got to be a real nigga. And if you was a cupcake nigga, niggas was going to take all your promo shit out your shit.
That's
and
real.
Take your rims off your shit and all that type of shit. That's what was going on.
You right about that too. You had to be a real nigga to be moving around like that.
In the streets, straight up.
You early on, I know that you linked up with like Sir Jinx too.
Man, it was a blessing for me, homie, because that's the nigga that taught me the next level of the game. Like not just independent rap, because I kind of learned rap backwards. I learned the big time shit from the beginning. So my first album kind of sounded a little grand a little bit, homie, because I'm getting the game from a nigga that's only worked in the biggest labs and had the best engineers and shit. Sir Jinx is Dr. Dre first cousin, homie, and that's who Dre left in the movie. He left his house and went to stay with his auntie and his cousin, and that was Sir Jinx. And that's when Ice Cube left NWA.
Cube cousin, right? Yeah.
No. Dre cousin.
Dre cousin. Sir
Dre cousin.
The other one is Cube cousin. My bad. Yeah.
So Dre cousin.
Yeah.
So I tell this for the young niggas, so they'll know the history, because the real hierarchy of this shit go through NWA for the whole Southern Cali, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So Jinx was who produced all them classic albums for Ice Cube when he left from NWA. So Jinx was like a god of this shit when I met him through the homeboy DJ Jam from San Diego, who was Snoop and Dre's DJ and shit.
Okay.
He put my big bro Reese with Jinx. We came up to LA. And the first day I got to LA, meeting with Jinx, I met damn near all the niggas I was seeing on TV in one day.
Damn.
In San Diego, you don't get that.
Right.
I meet motherfucking Dub C, Mac 10, DJ Aladdin, Exhibit.
Damn.
The list goes on.
That's crazy.
All the niggas I met in this one day. And I was like, damn, you know what, homie? Maybe I could do this shit. All I did was make a demo and it got me here.
Right.
Maybe I could do this shit.
Right.
And that's what turned me on right there.
That's
That
crazy.
one day.
And I know, yeah, because I heard you speak highly of Sir Jinx, and I know through that you built a relationship with Exhibit and even the Alkaholiks.
Straight up.
I know one of your bars. Damn, can I remember it?
I don't be remembering my shit, homie. You gonna have to remember, homie.
Something like rap niggas like Taj, like you say, living a rap life like Taj.
When I be living the rap. Oh, but when I be with my nigga Tash, I be living the rap life. But then it's back to Logan Ave where I'm living the crack life.
Oh, that was that. I used to fuck with that. But and then, you know, the rap life song was one of my favorite songs because I always felt like the Alkaholiks was different. Felt like the Loonies was different. I felt like Far Side and it's guys from California who are not like necessarily representing the street side, but you know the High Road from here, like
I love High Road. You know, I went on one of my biggest tours with High Road, bro.
Really?
Me, Strong Arm Steady, and High Road, man. A+.
I was gonna ask you to speak on Strong Arm Steady too.
Yeah, but I don't want to change the speed. But them is my brothers, straight up.
Yeah, that's dope. So, and when dropping them projects, like, how did you feel? Like finally, like coming from Southeast Dago, getting to drop legitimate music, like, nah, I'm doing this shit because you speak on that a lot, and I love what you do for your city as far as like not only you're not complaining, you're educating. So you say, listen, bro, it's hard to do it here. You have to expand and move out. You got to do different shit. You can stay rooted, but you got to move. So explain that how you did it and what you was doing because you've been busting moves for a long time.
What I really be on, homie, is I really be trying to say it's fucked up that we gotta go everywhere else to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's plenty niggas that done damn near probably got rich just being in the Bay, homie, and running this circle around the Bay, homie, and don't even gotta fuck with LA or none of that shit. And man, that's a blessing to be able to do that. Yeah. See, the difference between Southern Cal and the Bay is that the Bay, the whole Bay listen to the Bay hip hop, whereas in Southern Cal, it's very segregated. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's coming together a little bit, but, you know, if you go far out and it's just, you know, it ain't nothing in no hoods and it's just white folks out there and shit, 20, 30, 40 minutes out in the Bay, they favorite rapper is still these boys right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a little different in Southern Cali. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, man, like, I be telling niggas you got to get out, but at the same time, work on building that industry at home. Like, stop feeling like a nigga can't be the best rapper that you like the most just because he from San Diego. Quit acting like he can't be that. A nigga from San Diego might be the next nigga. Right. And it's a trip because all the respect everybody else show me everywhere else, I'm just the big homie in San Diego kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't want niggas to treat me no differently or no shit like that, but they be overlooking a lot of shit that we got going on in San Diego because they don't really understand the business. Right. They'll watch the Instagram and the pictures and the video and believe that that's who that nigga is right there. And them niggas that be jocking the nigga and doing all that type of shit. Yeah. And my thing be about building niggas up to know that, nigga, these niggas is just like y'all. If y'all niggas just have some pride about this shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying, and quit thinking that your way on is by cupcaking, nigga way on might be by knocking a nigga out or something. Right. Not just like any nigga, but I'm saying, like, niggas can't just be disrespecting your town, disrespecting your city, and you niggas just go for it. Right. Recognize what's going on, because if you go to the Bay with that shit, they gonna get on you. I don't give a fuck what Frisco and Oakland going to. Be somewhere out of town, something say the Bay or something. Them niggas gonna get together. Niggas can fight it all they want to. I done seen them do it too many times, my nigga. You feel me? Yeah. Straight up. That's how you get some shit popping in your town. Niggas can't just be like, fuck each other just all the way to the end. What y'all niggas gonna do? Just as soon as somebody get popping, he gonna get X'd out.
I don't really know the history between the two neighborhoods or you guys personally, but when I look at Dago, you know, if you start to have a Mount Rushmore in Dago, me personally, I'm starting with you and Jayo Felony. Are y'all? I mean, I know y'all from different sides, but has it ever been issues? Have been cool or?
Me and Jayo is from opposite. Like,
opposite, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like our hoods throughout the years have had plenty. Like them is the niggas we was getting into it with. And
Right,
shit.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From middle school. So the crazy shit is we close, right? Imperial separates our hoods. You know what I mean? Now the heart of their hood might be 5 or 6 blocks away from the heart of our hood, but this one street Imperial separates the hood. So the nearest middle school,
Notorious Imperial.
yeah,
Yeah.
the nearest middle school is in their hood, but the nearest high school is in our hood. So when them niggas get hit kind of hard, we got to go to school where they at. Once niggas start learning how to hit real hard, it's in our area. So we done got down with all the niggas. Jayo like a little older than me, you know what I'm saying? But all the niggas Jayo hang around, we done socked each other upside the head and shit before. You know what I mean? And so shout out to some of them. Matter of fact, let me send a shout out to rest in peace to that nigga Weasel, man. That nigga from 4-7. That nigga was a rider. Straight up. I gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Slick said it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy is I'm gonna tell you another story. So on you know, the song Jayo got with Dog Pound or Snoop when he say see walk to that and don't give me no hassle because I come from Morrow, the worst cottage in Paso. Right. So I was in YA in Paso with him and somebody from your hood.
A lot of homies was in there while he was in there.
I was Gangsta E was in there.
Gangsta E was in there.
So listen, Gangsta E and
Matt Bobo wasn't in there.
He was Bullet Loco then.
Yeah.
Right? So they was on the same dorm. But Gangsta E comes and get down with everybody.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So he come and get down with everybody. So, but just me, you know, I'm from here, but I'm hearing this shit now. I've been around these dudes in different settings, so I know this is all real gangster shit. It ain't no fiction in this shit or nothing. So, but I felt like I knew that it's been so long though, but I was like, I think they neighborhoods is rivals. So I know that's the other side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of. Like,
me and Jayo grown now, homie. We just sat down and talked shit out. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And I just want everybody to be with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I be getting tired of all the bullshit, my nigga.
Is you preach to the youngsters, so
I want everybody to be with it. Me and Jayo be reaching out. Has reached out and said, Slick, we need to do certain shit. I'm with that, but I just want everybody to be with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I be tired of these niggas bullshit, and I want it to be about that, about the music. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be about, you know, all these other niggas' personal feelings and shit, because all I hear is how good it'll be for the town. You know,
it would be. And
that nigga, he marked this shit in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Stay on blue. I'm just trying to stay racked up like you. Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil' M.